Tekken Video Games Ranking, from worst to best. Hello gamers. Have you ever wondered which Tekken game deserves a gold medal and which one should be left in the shadow? Well, in today's video, we will be unraveling the suspense and ranking the entire Tekken video game series from the bottom of the barrel to the pinnacle of perfection. So let's dive in. 9. Tekken 6. Released in 2009, Tekken 6 introduced a fresh wave of characters, notably the enigmatic Lars Alexandersson. The game boasted the incorporation of the scenario campaign mode, immersing players in an interactive narrative experience. However, despite these features, Tekken 6 faced notable criticism for its shift in focus. The flawed plot involving the deaths of Wang and Bak versus Azazel garnered disapproval. The game's assertion that Jin was the sole individual to face and conquer Azazel contradicted established lore, leading to confusion among fans and raising questions about the storyline's coherence. This shift from the series' roots left the narrative somewhat fragmented. The game leaned more towards individual achievements and online competition, deviating from the captivating narratives synonymous with Tekken. Beyond the narrative, Tekken 6 grappled with technical challenges. While the arcade version showcased stunning visuals in 720, the console version's decision to prioritize smoother frame rates over graphical fidelity at 480 drew criticism. The introduction of the rage system faced initial widespread disdain, challenging both professional players and casual enthusiasts to adapt to radical changes in gameplay mechanics. Online multiplayer in Tekken 6 encountered significant criticism, with persistent lag rendering matches nearly unplayable. This issue persisted even when considering prevalent online gaming challenges at the time, drawing unfavorable comparisons to titles like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The story mode faced further scrutiny for steering Jin Kazama's character towards instigating a world war, deviating from established lore. The narrative emphasis on Lars Alexandersson, a less favored character, and the neglect of figures like Kazuya and Heihachi contributed to perceived shortcomings. The introduction of a forgettable and one-dimensional villain, coupled with lackluster character endings, further dampened the overall story mode experience. New characters failed to resonate positively with the player base, experiencing low pick rates driven more by tier positions than genuine popularity. This trend persisted into Tekken 7, emphasizing the challenges in introducing compelling additions to the roster. Tekken 6 entered a gaming landscape witnessing a resurgence of 2D fighters during the 360 era, adding competition to the dominance of 3D fighters. This evolving landscape posed new challenges for the Tekken franchise. 8. Tekken Tag 2. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 was released in 2012. This installment amped up the excitement with its tag team mechanic, allowing players to create deadly duos for intense, dynamic battles. The game boasts one of the most extensive character rosters in the series, featuring a mix of familiar faces and fresh contenders. The Tag Assault system added a layer of strategy, enabling players to execute powerful combos by seamlessly switching between characters. Tekken Tag 2 faced criticism for its underwhelming story mode. The absence of a coherent and engaging narrative, a characteristic that had defined previous entries, left players longing for a more immersive experience. Despite the exciting tag team battles, the lack of a compelling story hindered the game's overall appeal. 7. Tekken 1. Let's travel back to where it all began. Tekken 1. Released in 1994, this groundbreaking installment laid the foundation for the entire franchise. Featuring 8 diverse characters, each with their unique fighting styles, Tekken 1 introduced players to a new dimension of 3D fighting games. The game's innovative graphics at the time showcased the potential of the PlayStation and set a standard for the fighting game genre. However, Tekken 1 did face some limitations, primarily due to the technological constraints of the era. The character models, while revolutionary for their time, appear somewhat dated by today's standards. The game's roster, while diverse, was relatively modest compared to later entries. Despite these early challenges, Tekken 1's contribution to the gaming industry cannot be overstated, paving the way for the beloved series we know today. Now, as we continue our ranking journey, let's explore the next chapter in the Tekken saga. 6. Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag Tournament, released in 1999, secures the 6th position in our Tekken ranking, standing out as a spin-off that redefined the series with its groundbreaking introduction of tag team battles. This installment allowed players to seamlessly switch between characters in the heat of combat, presenting a massive roster that combined fighters from previous Tekken entries and introduced some new faces. One remarkable aspect deserving recognition in Tekken Tag Tournament is its exceptional soundtrack. The inclusion of character stage themes, particularly the haunting and atmospheric music accompanying Unknown's stage, added a dynamic and immersive element to the gaming experience. Everyone likes this song because of how different it is from other Tekken songs. It evokes chills, induces twitches, and at times makes you feel both threatened and pumped up simultaneously. Not many pieces of composed music can make you feel scared and pumped up at the same time. It's one of the few pieces of music that can move you in such a unique way. The popularity of this song among fans can be attributed to its ability to create an atmosphere of unease and excitement, a delicate balance that not many pieces of music achieve. The new theme in Tekken Tag Tournament 1, specifically Heavenly and Fallen Garden, mirrors each other in character, colors, and beats. However, Tekken Tag Tournament faced criticism for its absence of a dedicated story mode, a departure from the narrative-driven experiences found in the numbered Tekken games. The focus on gameplay innovations somewhat overshadowed the narrative, leaving players yearning for a more engaging storyline. Despite this criticism, Tekken Tag Tournament's enduring legacy is upheld by its groundbreaking tag team battles, diverse character roster, and exceptional soundtrack. 5. Tekken 7. Tekken 7, securing the middle spot in our ranking, grappled with significant shortcomings, but managed to introduce a positive aspect through the inclusion of Kazumi. The subtle hints about Kazumi's existence since Tekken 2, where her name was discreetly written in Japanese on the floor of Heihachi's stage, showcased the game's attention to detail and commitment to long-term storytelling. In Tekken 7, Kazumi comes to life as a character, serving as a boss in the game. While her combat difficulty may not rival that of Jinpachi from earlier installments, her inclusion contributes positively to the narrative, addressing some of the gaps evident in its predecessor, Tekken 6. However, Tekken 7 faced notable challenges in both single-player and multiplayer components. The single-player experience featured a notably shorter arcade mode, weak character episodes, and a fully fledged campaign that, despite its presence, suffered from brevity. On the multiplayer front, Tekken 7 faced criticism for its poor connectivity and lag issues, especially when compared to smoother online experiences offered by other titles. The visual presentation also fell short, considered a step down from its predecessor, Tekken Tag Tournament 2. In summary, Tekken 7's inclusion of Kazumi stands as a notable positive, showcasing the series' commitment to storytelling. 4. Tekken 2. Our journey through the Tekken universe lands us in the era of Tekken 2, released in 1995. This sequel, building upon the success of its predecessor, introduced new characters, refined gameplay mechanics, and delved deeper into the intricate narrative of the Mishima family feud. With an expanded roster of 25 fighters, Tekken 2 offered players an even more diverse range of martial artists to choose from. However, despite these advancements, it falls short compared to its successors in certain aspects, preventing it from securing a higher position on our ranking. Tekken 2 faced some criticism for its relatively steep learning curve, particularly for newcomers to the fighting game genre. The intricate combo system, while rewarding for dedicated players, might have felt overwhelming for those still mastering the basics. One notable aspect that showcases its dedication to long-term storytelling is the subtle inclusion of hints about Kazumi in Heihachi's boss stage. As our ranking journey continues, let's see where Tekken 2 lands in the overall lineup. Stay tuned for more insights into the world of Tekken. 3. Tekken 3. Securing the bronze medal in our Tekken ranking is the iconic Tekken 3, a game that resonates deeply with fans. Renowned for introducing groundbreaking 3D gameplay and a diverse roster of characters, it set a standard for the series that still holds strong today. As we delve into Tekken 3's intricacies, we find both remarkable highlights and areas where it falls short compared to its successors. Tekken 3 marked a significant milestone with the introduction of Tekken Force Mode, a truly innovative addition that set the game apart from its predecessors. This mode, one of the most difficult yet addictively fun game modes of all time, brought a layer of intensity and challenge to the experience, showcasing Tekken's commitment to innovation. Unlike its successors, Tekken 3 retained the playful chicken narration, adding a unique and entertaining element to the gaming experience. The game's introduction of characters like Jin Kazama, Warang, Eddie, Julia Chung, and Xiao Yu became pivotal, solidifying them as staple characters in the series. Their well-developed storylines contributed to their popularity and were more positively received compared to some of the new characters introduced in Tekken 6 and Tekken 7. The absence of characters like Kazuya Michelle and Jun did create a noticeable void in the narrative, as some fans yearned for the continuation of their established lore. Moreover, Tekken 3 also brought an array of fun and unique characters into the mix, including the lovable dinosaur Gon, the enigmatic wooden training dummy Mokujin, the quirky scientist Dr. Voskanovich, and the dance virtuoso Tiger Jackson. These additions added a layer of unpredictability and charm to the roster, contributing to the game's overall appeal. 2. Tekken 5. Shifting gears to the mid-2000s, we land in the era of Tekken 5, released in 2005. Securing the silver medal, this installment retained the core elements that made Tekken a household game. It refined mechanics but also picks up seamlessly where Tekken 4 left off. The iconic intro of Heihachi and Kazuya waking up together after losing to Jin was nothing short of amazing. For a brief moment, we witnessed the unprecedented sight of Kazuya and Heihachi working together, facing off against the onslaught of Jak 5 robots. As the Jak 5 robots swarmed our protagonists, Kazuya, realizing the outnumbered situation, made a pivotal decision. In a stunning twist, he betrayed Heihachi, throwing him into the army of Jak 5's. Kazuya then took off with his devil gene, transforming into a devil and soaring away. The built-in bomb within Jak 5 detonated, causing a massive explosion that destroyed the building they were in. This explosive event introduced a new character, Raven, who proclaimed Heihachi's death. However, Heihachi miraculously survived, and the blast had an unexpected consequence. It released Jinpachi Mishima, Heihachi's father, from underground imprisonment. The absence of Heihachi allowed Jinpachi, controlled by the devil gene, to be recognized once again as the boss of the Mishima Zaibatsu. Tekken 5's story mode is nothing short of flawless, providing a deeper understanding of the Mishima family and introducing intriguing new characters. The game's flawless continuation from Tekken 4 enhances its status as an instant classic, solidifying its place as our silver medalist. 1. Tekken 4. Securing the coveted top spot in our Tekken ranking is none other than Tekken 4. This installment truly revolutionized the series by introducing interactive environments, intricate storylines, and a unique character-driven narrative. The game's decision to take a darker path defined the series and solidified its status as a pinnacle in the history of fighting games. One standout feature in Tekken 4 was the continuation of Tekken Force Mode from Tekken 3. While adopting a darker tone and lacking the fun chicken exclamation, this mode brought forth more challenging gameplay, coupled with enhanced graphics that elevated the overall experience. The evolution of Tekken Force Mode seamlessly blended with the darker narrative, providing players with a captivating and intense gaming experience. Tekken 4 became truly unforgettable right from its iconic intro, where Heihachi dropped Kazuya into a cliff during the events of Tekken 2, only to have him return 20 years later. This set the stage for one of the best fights in the series, Kazuya versus Heihachi. As the game progresses, Heihachi, true to a promise made to Kazuya, leads him to where Jin is being held captive. In a climactic sequence, Kazuya transforms into Devil, using his powers to knock Heihachi out and wake up Jin. However, after waking up Jin, Devil is weakened and reverts to Kazuya's body. Jin, now awakened, becomes the final boss for Kazuya in this unique twist. Jin, wielding newfound power, confronts Kazuya, his own father, in the climactic showdown. Jin defeats Kazuya, leaving both Kazuya and Heihachi knocked out. This dynamic scene marks the ending of Tekken 4, setting the stage for the events of Tekken 5. The storyline, darker than usual, was addicting and beautifully executed, continuing the saga that had captivated players for years. And there you have it, our journey through the Tekken universe, ranking each game from the worst to best. If you found this video entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Random Ranks. Thanks for watching.